Okay, this is Vepija. We are back in Alaloth. Anything on the board? Doubt it. Watch your step, young one. The fall can be great to those who threaten our precious republic. Others may see you as a savior, but I know what you are. I know what you seek. He who seeks glory alone can never contribute to the whole, and you are such a mortal. Who the hell are you? I'm your shadow in the night, the blade in the dark, the watchful eye that will never leave you alone. The tear, the near Theniel does not trust that you will do the right thing. So we will follow you until the edge of the world and make sure that you do. Leave now and do your duty. Stay away from me.
Please, take a look around.
Okay. I have 5 repair kits yet, so let's hold off on buying that. Beneath the shadow of the towers stands a young human mage, fidgeting with his fingers and nervously looking around. His eyes light up when he sees an opportunity. You. Excuse me. Would you like to have a moment of your time? I would like to have a moment of your time. I'm not selling anything, I promise. I just need some urgent help. I know who you are. People have been talking about you and others. I know you can do what I cannot. What do you need? I was sent here by my teacher back in Edarest to train in elven magic. So for the last few months, I've been in contact with a master here in Larister. While studying under him, we discovered a problem that might involve us all. Dark magic being practiced against us. What do you mean? While tapping into the mystical energy, we detected a powerful force. We believe it's the Circle trying to spread Alaloth's indoctrination. The problem with dark rituals is they are not practiced, so no one knows much about them outside the ones conducting them. But my master, Jin Orus in Valrain, might be able to find a way to deal with them. All we need is a few scrolls. They've been written by a powerful sorcerer in the name of Veritan, and they've been lost for over 1,000 years. Find them and bring them to my master. Time is of the essence. Find your scrolls. Oh, what's this? Can I go through here? Garthuk. Speak with Garthuk. Okay, good. An old dwarf scoffs at your approach, apparently preferring his own company to that of strangers. He lifts his head up and gets a big whiff of you. You smell that? That's the smell of a bastard that doesn't belong. I ain't got nothing for you. I ain't want nothing from you. Leave me in peace, and don't let my appearance fool you. I can still break you in half. Barnum? What does that nitwit old freak want now? Every time it has to do with something of those folks he met 300 years ago. You'd think a smart person would move on, but not Barnum. He'd rather live in the past than acknowledge the present. He's looking for a reason why Rin left for the retreat. Maybe he was sad. Maybe he was lonely. Who knows? Ugh, fine. I dig up a bit a while back. Nothing worth mentioning, but I heard that there are some surviving Franz in Forloriath. It used to be their base of operations, but they've been struggling of late. Thank you, Gerthuk. Yeah, just leave me be. Tell Barnum to find a new dwarf to annoy with his reminiscing. I tried to be his friend, I really did, but that guy's like a brick wall. Search for the Forliath clues. Not sure where they would be, but no matter how much we shout and plead, the Near Thiniel will never restore the Tribune to its former glory. They know what happens when we get power over our lords, and they're too afraid to let it slip through their fingers. Tell me about the Tribune. It was the pillar by which the common elf could stand and shout against the cruel overlord. It was our way of fighting back without bloodshed. Now they're too placated. People think times are good only because the Kirquintis aren't around anymore. Keep that in mind. No? Okay. Search for the Forliath clues. Where would I find the Forliath clues? Steel Franz, okay. North and Dragonwatch spun a tale of great companionship during the First Tempest. Now your curiosity is piqued as you try to find more from the fate of his friend in the Steel Franz. Steel Franz? Where are the Steel Franz? Oriath?
Between the Silent Glade and Dawn's Rest, where the cold sea winds will not reach, the town prepares itself for battle. Orcs here are in abundance, due to its southern border with Baldur, connecting the two. With House Niraheen at the helm and soldiers to spare, it's safe to say that the town won't fall anytime soon. With a sword and a bow, this house and its people will fight any who dare threaten the elven races.
Some say war is a terrible thing, but to be avoided at all costs. But you and I, we know better, don't we? War is constant, everlasting, and even in times of peace it is still there, lurking in the shadows. The common folk don't want to face the facts, but we champions must, for there's no other way. Agreed, may I know your name? Theriatil of Nirain. I know the cost of war, even among my own kind. The Verquintus saw to that. I was one of the lucky ones. I was given a second chance by the Nirahane to become something better. I will not fail them, not in this life or the next. May Tain give you strength.
You won't be disappointed by my selection.
It's all foods, okay. That's not what I was looking for.
A good day, is it?
Okay, I haven't made my potions yet. I have enough for 6 potions. Wait, I only had 5 jars.
A good day, is it?
Yep, I need another jar.
A good day, is it?
An incapable shirtless soldier looks at his men dueling in the ring. Though he was dressed like the others, you know him to be their superior from his posture alone. Have you ever seen finer men, champion? The raw power they exude? No magic, no tricks, just the determination of their minds and the strength of their bodies. They make the Narahain proud. They make me proud. That's what saddens me when they die needlessly in the forest. What's going on in the forest? Undead, a horde of them. Each night they double their numbers. No matter how many we cut down, there are always more and more and more. I've buried too many men these past few months. Good men and women. They didn't deserve to die this way. What can I do to help? You can carve out the bones of those undead pricks and bring them to me. As many as you can carry. The Narahain will pay generously to make sure that my soldiers can better protect themselves until they can fight the real enemy. Consider it done. Dead at dawn. Okay, we need undead bones, huh? Stellar? You're here for work. The army's best bet. The army's your best bet. Always looking for fresh recruits. Never mind. You're that champion everyone is blabbering about. Well, don't interfere with business and we shouldn't have a problem. Ask what you need to ask and be on your way. What's going on in Forliath, whatever. What isn't going on? For all our strength, we are still besieged at all angles. From undead walking the earth to abominations that destroy all we hold dear. We pray that the goddess will rid us of these fiends, but yet she doesn't help those who don't help themselves. Well, what's being done about them? The best we can. The Verdant Sentinels stand united to protect the people of Larister as a whole. We might be outmatched, but we'll give them one hell of a fight. As long as we show this and his abominations, we are not scared. We'll win. Good luck with that. Pardon me a moment, champion, if you would. Although you were no doubt busy with your own affairs, there are grave concerns which require a warrior's hand. What are these grave concerns? Unfortunate developments from the Spectral Circle, I'm afraid. My brothers and I have long felt the creep of corruption. Broad reach with shallow roots. Lately, however, those forces have become more brazen and entrenched. Malignant forces are closing in, champion. What has been giving these forces their power? A sinister warlock by the name of Jarek. His branch of the Spectral Circle has been growing in power for months in the west of Larister, corrupting and harvesting the life force of the forest through strange rituals and vile sacrifices. We have felt his strength growing each day. Have you found where Jarek is hiding? We have. He has secreted himself away in the caverns of the Tilnar, where he has conducted some of his more foul rituals. Please, champion, Larister's safety is threatened from within, and each day that threat grows in power, seeks favor from the betrayer. I'll go to Tilnar and put a stop to his corrupting influence. Yeah, he'll probably kick my butt. you need tools, weapons, or armor, please speak to the Master Torval when he is indisposed. When he's indisposed, I can take his place, but he's right over there, so please stop bothering me and let me get back to my work. I wanted to ask you about this piece of armor I found. That thing? It's a steel frond armor. Old stuff, out of commission for a while. We usually fix existing ones belonging to old fronds and or collectors. This one belongs to Linvardiel. You can find her in the tavern. I'm assuming it's the Arms of Knee. Champion, I'm tired of the wait. Each passing day boils my bones with a burning rage. I cannot stand it any longer. You and I, we need to talk. Right now. What have I done to you? You? Done? Don't be stupid. Not everything's about you humans. This has everything to do with what you can help me with. I told you before that I've lost my home, my family, the halls of my people to Alaloth. But I didn't tell you how it happened and who's truly responsible. Alaloth has become corrupting our lands for some time. When it happened, I was supposed to be on the front lines defending Karakon alongside my brothers and sisters. But my wife, she was ill, on death's doorstep, and I had to be with her in her final moments. Sorry for your loss. Just shut up a second and let me finish. I'm not finished. The very day she was fated to die was the day the walls of my hall came crashing down. I couldn't even watch her go as I was rushed to help others. The tempest hit us in all its force, weakening our constructs, the golems, infusing them with life. As the stone shattered above us, I grabbed the capstone and held the doomed ceiling and held it high to protect myself. The people beside me and most illustrious magnate before he rose to his throne. It was then that I caught this glimpse of the demon, terrifyingly large and full of hate. Bogroman. It was he who brought down the hall of my ancestors. It was he that killed my clan. I saw him impale my cousin with his halberd, and yet I couldn't fight him. I knew I would lose, and everyone else would die. So I escaped like a coward, letting him destroy everything I held dear. You want us to kill him, don't you? I knew you'd understand. I know how you feel. I know you feel it too, deep within. The need to kill those who wronged us. Yes, I want him dead, but I want to know where he hides, where he awaits his master. My halls are abandoned, but I don't think he ventured far from them. We will find Bogroman and kill him. Now we gotta talk to this chick. As is common with elves, Linvardiel has a youthful appearance, but despite the state of her skin, you can tell that she has experience like no other. She notices you before you even approach, raising her flask at you. I wasn't expecting a champion to roll into the tavern today, but every day we live is another day for surprises. I'm Linvardiel, but I assume you already knew that. If you didn't, you'd have no reason to approach me. I know why you're here. How do you know? Because for the last 100 years or so, I've been getting the same letters over and over. All of them addressed to the Steel Franz. All of them asking for Rin. I promised Rin that I won't contact Barnum, and I hoped that he wouldn't be this persistent. Also, that amulet you have, it's a symbol of the Franz. I have a similar one. Listen, Rin loved Barnum. He was his best friend in the whole wide world, but Rin understood that his duty was to the Franz. For over a century we fought to keep the name of the Steel Franz alive, but Cain forced our order to disband and took our warriors for his bloody crusade. Rin couldn't handle his failure, so he went to find solace in the next life. It is bravery that drove it to him, and his love for justice. Please tell Barnum whatever you wish, but also that he should stop his attempts to contact us. I'll take the amulet from you, but it should be at Rin's memorial, out in the silent glade. He is welcome to come give his respects, but you will not speak to him. I hope he understands. I'll let him know. That's my guy. Do I have anything to bank? I should try selling a bunch of that stuff. Okay, I suppose we should go speak with Barnum now, shouldn't we? I guess we go back to Barnum, don't we? Really have to go into Dragon Watch? Nighttime, isn't it? Ironbeard. An Ancient Evo. We need to find Barnum. Coran. Cannot wait any longer, champion. Either you find a way to Borgroman or I'll die, or I don't know what I'll do. Just get me there. Or wait for daytime? Because I'm assuming that's nighttime. Barnum. The heavily bearded dwarf looks out of Dragonwatch onto the mountains of Karakon. With a deep sigh, he gets lost in his memories, impenetrable to the outside world. He doesn't even notice you as you approach. Bring news of Ren. Ah, my friend, it's good to see you. I knew I was right to trust you in finding information about my dear Ren. Tell me then, why would he leave this earth? Why wouldn't he say a word about it to me? Ren left because he felt responsible for the failures of the Steel Fronds when they were disbanded. He made his Franz vow to never tell you. I guess he still wanted you to remember him as he was before. Poor Ren, all this time, poor Ren. He could have told me, but then I guess his pride got in the way. It's an ugly thing, pride. It makes you forsake others to save face, even as you break inside. The Franz told me that they have a memorial for him in the Silent Glade. That is my next destination. If I cannot see my old friend again, I may as well go visit the last remnant of his memory. Thank you, stranger. Even though it wasn't what I wanted to hear, there is no better medicine than the truth. Farewell, Barnum. Sweet. Dr. Durgan?
Trust me.
Good to see you, stranger. Up here, the cold's got teeth sharper than any beast. You need gear that won't snap like a twig the first time the frost sets in. I've spent years patrolling these frozen wastes, where the snow cuts like blade and the nights can freeze your breath before you exhale. My bows, throwing blades, and survival gear, they're forged to handle the worst this land throws at you. Really? Got a green check mark. Always be vigilant. Okay. Down here is some undead? Come on. Come on, boys, let's handle this. Oh. Dodge. Are they both dead? Come on, man. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up. Oh, 95. Okay, I do need to get rid of some stuff, don't I? Bull's Cage. Where's there a town? Boatman Hut?
Built before the troubles of Alaloth, the boatsmen settled here to ferry people across the Copper Ford and into the Shimmering Gulf. As the boatsman passed, his hut was given to his child, and so a family of boatsmen continued the tradition of taking travelers along the ford, despite Alaloth's reign of terror.
Oh, you're here? Traveling, okay. Is this my dwarf buddy? Okay, that's right. That's my dwarf buddy. Let's head over to Westfall once.
And what were you hoping to purchase today?
It's not what I was hoping to purchase, I was hoping to sell.
Looking for armor?
That's most of my weight. There a bar? Nah, let's just head out. Okay, I think I am going to call it here, and we will continue this next time. This has been Vepaja, and do those 3 things that'll make us both happy. You know what they are. You click on that like, you give me a subscribe, and then you ring that bell so you can see me next time. Later.